yourselves a round of applause. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Love and Heartbreak. I'm your host for the evening, LJ Hamilton. Please give me a round of applause. Welcome to the beautiful Rudyards. If you haven't tried the food, make sure you try the food. Order you some food. Make sure you go see Jody at the bar. Jody at the bar, wave your hand, please. Hey, Jody. The bigger the tip, the bigger the sip. So make sure after you get your drink, you tip her real nice, and she'll make sure your sip is real good. Is that cool? Cool, cool, cool. Shout out to Amir and right about now for presenting Love and Heartbreak. Please give them a round of applause as well. And while you clapping, clap for my DJ. DJ, get it ready. And you can clap or boo for my cameraman, Mr. Zach Blunt. We got some boos. Okay, that's fitting. That's fitting. That's fitting. Appreciate all the boos for Zach. Thank you. I am your host for the evening, LJ Hamilton. You're going to hear some amazing poetry. But before we do that, give it up for our feature for the night. Where's she at? Lady 380. She is an amazing and phenomenal artist. Y'all going to hear her tonight. She's featuring for us. We just got a couple of house rules. House rule number 1, respect the mic. Say respect the mic. Respect the mic. Say it a little bit louder. Respect the mic. Respect the mic. So when a poet is on stage or when the host is on stage, make sure you keep all side conversations to the side or outside. You can go downstairs. It's an area outside. You can talk. If you want to shoot your shot, you can, or if you want to buy a shot for somebody, you can do all of that without disturbing what's going on stage. Is that cool? Rule number 2, say respect the mic. Respect the mic. So yeah, again, if a poet is on stage, make sure you respect the mic. Give them the respect that you would want if you were on stage doing this, because this is not easy. And a lot of us get up here and we share how we feel and all of that. So make sure you respect it. One more rule. Say one more. One more. Respect the damn mic. Respect the damn mic. Yeah, man. Respect the damn mic. Make sure you show your love, show your respect for every artist. And to do that, you can snap. Let me see you snap. If you hear something you like, say, ooh. Say, spit, poet. Say, yeah. All right, you can make any kind of noise you want. You know, ladies, if you hear something you like and it touches you in certain areas, you know, let the poet know that. You know, it's all good. It's all good. But just make sure that you respect the mic. And we're going to get into some poetry. Is that cool? Is that cool? And then we'll have some fun and we'll get into some other things. But make sure you keep your energy up. Make sure you keep things going and flowing. And we're going to have a great night. So I'm going to start it off with the poetry. Is that all right? All right, so let's do this. DJ, I'm going to do it with a track. Turn that down a little bit for me, DJ. And so I wanted to do this piece titled Soft Spaces, because as men, it's hard to sometimes articulate that we need safe spaces as well. And, you know, when life be lifing and we going through, sometimes we don't talk about it and we don't know how to talk about it. And we don't know who we can talk about it with. But if we are with someone in a partnership or a relationship, then that person should be a safe space for us. And so I wrote this piece to poetically articulate how a lot of men feel. Is that cool? Cool. All right. May I cry in front of you for reasons unattached to my love for you. May I become childlike in this moment of vulnerability and place my trust in you, not wanting to run from you. I run to you because it's you. The safe space I desire to run into, hoping no measure of judgment comes from you. Are you willing to help break down every one of my walls? To listen without feeling the anxious need to respond? Are you willing to just let me talk and become soft in your arms? I am so tired of being hard. So tired of being on guard, so tired of protecting my emotional shards and pieces of my broken heart. May I leave them at your feet and just breathe wherever you are. In this soft space, I don't want to know what lonely is. I want to know what it feels like to come home again, to a place where my heart can mend, where love is not only real, but I know it is. The parts of me that are healing, I am so afraid of revealing. If you provide comfort in the midst of this feeling, I promise to grant you intimate access to feel me, to see me, hear me. Absent distortion clearly. All I need from you is gentle permission to be me. And I will be the real me, open to letting you help rebuild me, Not because I am incapable, but because I am made better whenever I feel seen. Can you see me? Will you see me? Will you accept my flaws, my damage, and my scars? I don't want to feel like I have to protect myself from who you are or hide or emotionally shut down because of who you aren't. Be for me who I need. And in exchange, I promise you my heart. I am not looking for you to save me. Just be a soft space where I may land safely. Thank you. It's a love poem. We started off with some love, All right, all right. Thank y'all. Appreciate the claps. Y'all ready for the first poet coming to the stage? I say, are y'all ready for the first poet coming to the stage? You're clapping, you're clapping, you're clapping. Give it up for Zach Blood.
How we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling? All right, all right. Make some noise for your host one time. I'm not gonna lie. When he was doing that poem with all that music, I was like, this is like Pixar LJ. That's what it reminded me of. Like I could see that shit like a romantic scene on Pixar type shit. See him using that animated filter going across his face and shit. I got 4 minutes, nigga. All right, let me get into this right quick. Y'all are lovely in a beautiful crowd. I want to love you like a love poem, a good one, the kind that gets stuck to the back of your gut like gum. 5, cobalt, minty, fresh to the taste. I want to taste your tongue. I want your words to say what they want to say and not what you think I want to hear. I want to hear your opinions. Not necessarily agree with them, but respect how you've come to your conclusions. I want to come to the conclusion that destiny did the damn thing when it made me meet you. I want to meet you for the first time again and again. So this feeling never fleets. I want to know where we stand because mystery is magic, but consensus is a kindness that can only be grasped through clear communication. I want to communicate like crystals. Like something to be valued, like your input is important. So tell me what is right and tell me what is wrong and tell me how to make you come. I wanna make you come. Can we come to a conclusion? I wanna kiss your neck. Move my lips down your back, wrap my arms around your waist, pull you into my embrace. I want you to feel how good you make me feel. I wanna fill up a glass of water. Place it on the nightstand next to the bed because dehydration is the only thing that'll fuck you better than I do. I want to be the one you wish to wake up with while knowing this is not always an option. I want to have options and still choose you. I want you to have options and still choose me. I want us to have options and still choose each other. And if this shit don't work out, we can go our separate ways and be with whoever we wish to see because I want this love to feel like freedom and not forced labor. I want the labors of this love to bloom like spring, to keep its color like a name brand buy. I want to be sold on the sound of your voice entering into every room. I want to love you like a love poem. A good one. The kind that stays on the tongue, like gum. And maybe then we can savor what we choose to swallow. Thank you.
This guy. I want to put a glass of water. Get out of here. He always trying to show me up, you know what I mean? I do a love poem, he do a fuck poem. It's crazy. But anyway, MX3 is blocking a black Mazda. If you have an MX3, you are blocking somebody. So you can sneak out so you don't feel embarrassed. But it's an MX3 and it's blocking a black Mazda. So if that's you, please go and move your vehicle. It would be greatly appreciated. Y'all ready for the next poet coming to the stage? Y'all can do better than that. Y'all ready for the next poet coming to the stage? Y'all give it up for the curator of this event, the founder of Right About Now Poetry, coming with some love or some heartbreak or a little bit of both. Y'all give it up for Amir Safi.
Can we give it up one time for our host, LJ Hamilton? You're going to make me tie on this mic after Zach? God damn it. Now that everyone's hydrated, I think life is filled with love and heartbreak, so that's what this poem's going to have. I asked a violin the other day if it ever got tired of being played. Watched a Palestinian throw a tombstone at a tank. That rock bounced like his body and now calls herself the moon. There are black and craters underneath her eyes, and some nights she is wine-stained and red. The violin says, I broke a few bridges because too many songs sound like excuses. I wish I had the vibrato of a left hand. After all this time, the moon still reveals a different version of herself to every night, to everyone, while the sun looks beautiful every morning. And I stood her up one too many times writing poems at night because she likes to ask me tough questions like, why do single celibate people spend so much time caring about how they look in their underwear? Or, why do we yell at dogs for digging into this earth? At least they know when to stop. We have stopped asking questions because everything has a connotation and by default a definition. So I asked a noose if it ever got tired of holding people up, or its poor excuse for doing so, why it felt the need to hide, disguise itself as a 9 to 5, an 8 to late, which had our father so busy trying to provide. Most nights he would pick us up really late, and I hate myself for remembering those nights when, most importantly, he gave us the first bite to eat whenever we were hungry. Do you know love? Would you wave hi to her if she passed you in the street, or do you live scared, living your whole life in nightmares with the nightlight on? We live like we drive, without ever reading the manual. And God asks, what do you mean you didn't read the books? Well, God, I was just waiting until it came out on Apple, Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, and now I've broken a few bridges because too many people sound like excuses, and for this, my heart is scrambled. My heart is a Benedict falling for spatulas and skillets. My heart is made over easy when it should be hard boiled. My heart is still sunny side up. I've always envied the sun and how she manages to pick herself up every morning. The morning Palestinian screams, you all want the promised land? Well, it is bloodstained and red. Everyone predicting the will of God is just a child playing grown-up, except for the children here. I fear what will happen to heaven when people get a hold of it. What if we are this planet's greatest natural disaster? The way we treat our earth, the way we treat our skin. It is then, my friend Jess reminds me, we need to let hate atrophy. It is not a trophy we can afford to win. Oh, good is a muscle we all must exercise. Oh, God is a muscle we all must exercise. And my Father is good. He goes to sleep now early most nights. It is then I see just how heavy it is to carry a family. My earth is good. She was once pinned up and perfect. Now she has crow's feet and canyons, which show me just how heavy it is to carry a family. She says, I don't like working days and nights, but I love my big beautiful family, and we are all reflections of our Mother Earth, all of us a beautiful mess, convinced that we are ruining this planet for the next generation. But if you just look up from that text, you'll see that this earth is still sunny side up.
Y'all give it up one more time for Amir Safi. And he founded Right About Now over 10 years ago. Say over 10 years ago. And he's been doing it ever since. It's the largest online platform for poetry in the world. Not just in the city, not just in the country, but in the world, with almost 3 million social media online followers. That's a big deal. You are in a place and a space that's a really big deal. So shout out to Amir for that. Make sure you go to Right About Now Poetry and become a member. It's only $5 a month. No, in the poetry community, you may not know what that means. So what that means is if somebody says, hey, I'm selling books or whatever for $10, you say, and you say it until it gets to a point where you can't afford not to buy it. Like if somebody like I'm selling shirts for $100, I'm not gonna say you can't afford not to buy it because you might not be able to afford not to buy it, but whatever. But if it's like $5 or $10, that's what we say. Go to writeaboutnowpoetry.com, sign up for a membership. You get discounts on tickets. You get to get in earlier than everybody else, early access. We have workshops. You see the events that we have going on. Like tomorrow, we got Geronimo Speaks coming out to celebrate the 11th anniversary of Right About Now Poetry. He's out of Chicago at Avant Garden. So make sure you're in the garden tomorrow for Geronimo Speaks and another dope open mic. And also next Tuesday right here, we got the Poetic Jam session with RC Love and the Get Down Band. If you have never been to a Poetic Jam session, I'm telling you, you're missing out. We got a live band. We be doing poetry, singing, MCing, rapping, ciphers, all of that. So make sure you're in the building. Is that cool? Yeah. So go to Right About Now Poetry and sign up for a membership. Let's get back into some poetry. Y'all ready for the next poet coming to the stage? Yeah. I need more energy from y'all. Y'all ready for the next poet coming to the stage? Y'all give it up for Poetic Impact.
How y'all doing tonight? All right, I'm visiting from out of town. I live in Hawaii for about 10 years now. And all I gotta say is, if y'all ever want to check out the poetry slams down there, to come to Honolulu Poetry Slam every fourth Thursday.
Honolulu Poetry Slam every fourth Thursday. We got you.
That's right.
Some of us gonna be there next week.
Hell yeah. To the woman of my dreams, I have this request that's been sitting on my desk hidden in an envelope made of flowers so mythical I don't even know their name. See, I had to find something so wondrous and beautiful that maybe it can be as angelic as you. So here's my request. Can I love you? Can I ask you to be mine? Can I ask you to be my Valentine? Excuse me. Can I take you to the 7 wonders of the world and let them be blessed by your wonder? Can I hold your hand and let the stars in the sky be so envious that I'm holding the hand of their galaxy? And yeah, you're the reason that there's a such thing as astrology. And I'll agree of science that says that we're not the center of the universe. But here's the fact, is you are the center of my universe. See, I don't know if you know this, but I've already done extensive research on time travel so that I could go back and say hey to you again. And feel that sparkle, that sensation that any given moment you might say hey back. And I don't mean verbally. I mean spiritually. See, I want to travel to heaven and thank God that he decided to create you. And I'm willing to bet that he started with the Grand Canyon, and Mount Everest was his canvas, and the strokes of his brush made rainbows, and your eyes were formed out of the northern lights, and your heart was made with the force of 9 G's, which is why I can barely stay conscious around you. Because I've never dealt with such a force before. See, the moment you were born, lightning struck twice. And the first bolt was to shed some light on the world that had never seen so much artistry. And the second bolt was just God saying to the world, hey, here's a part of me. And the rain that fell was just his tears of joy as he relished in his own creation. So I wrote this for you as my form of dedication. See, I've climbed my whole life to match your elevation so that when you fall, I can be that rock you hold on to. And when I fall, you can be that powder pillow of snow that slows down my decline. And I get to know that I get to laugh it off knowing that I'll be fine. See, this love, I want to show you, it's one of a kind. So when the lunar eclipse hits, there will be shadows next to me only by the light that you shine. So, to the woman that chooses to be mine, here's my request. Can I love you?
Y'all give it up one more time for Poetic Impact. All the way from Hawaii. That is amazing, brother. Thank you for coming out. Amazing poem. Can I love you? Yeah, that's a hell of a question. How many people we got in love in here tonight? Got about 3 or 4. Okay, cool. How long y'all been in love together? Yes. 18 years. Married? That's a long time. That's a whole adult child. That's crazy. I was married too. I was married for a while. I was married for a year. It's a long time. It's like a prison sentence when it's the wrong person. It's like, damn, when is my parole date again? Yeah. But that's 18 years. That's beautiful. Give them a round of applause for 18 years. Who else in love in here? Who else said something? See how the woos just die out a little bit? Woo. It's like woo. Right here. How long y'all been together? Got about a year and a half and what, forever to go? That's a red flag. You might as well go and get that up. You might as well go on end. You might as well go on and end that tonight. I'm just playing. You got time, brother. Don't worry about me. I'm just hating. Who else? One more. Who else in here in love? Anybody else? How long y'all been together? Right. How long? You over here saying woo, so I'm assuming you in love with somebody, right? How long y'all been together? I'm done. Yeah. I'm not playing this game with you tonight. Anyway, shout out to love. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Shout out to 18 years. Shout out to a year and a half. Shout out to this imaginary shit you got going on. Shout out to all of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. We're going to get some ladies up here, get some feminine energy flowing. Is that cool? Y'all ready for some feminine energy to flow a little bit? Cool. So coming to the stage next to set it off, y'all give us some energy. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Y'all give it up for Lady Joshua.
Hi, y'all. I'm not in love. Exactly. This is something new, so bear with me. New shit. Good evening. Your time is now 8:37. I am Lady Joshua reporting to you live from these single streets. If you look behind me, it looks pretty desolate out here. There don't seem to be any prospects anywhere. There have been several eyewitness reports from Bumble, Facebook, and especially Hinge users that the apps are all the same hell. It's being said that the men are all the same. They are copying, pasting, and reaching out with no regard or recognition of you. They are simply sending grand rising queen messages. Our sources tell us that after the initial message, they have no other communication skills or ability to carry on a conversation. That's right, Bob, they don't know how to talk to women. They are not communicating expectations. They are expecting you to read their minds, and they have no problem ghosting you when you don't. We're also being told that there have been several attempts made by men to start relationships while they are incarcerated. I'm told they are in prison for life, but have multiple girlfriends and are seeking more. We're not sure yet if it's solely for companionship or also for financial purposes. Oh, wait, this just in, Bob. There seems to be some sort of outbreak here in the single streets of something called a hobosexual that are on the loose. They are apparently ravishing women for food, rides in their cars, and shelter. That's correct. They have nowhere to lay their heads at night. They are still living at home with their mama, and yet they also have baby mama drama, but they still want their woman to be their mama. It's a wonder we have any marriages at all. But we've also experienced several examples of married men actively seeking girlfriends. That's right. It's not just on Ashley Madison anywhere anymore. They are everywhere, and they are bold. If they have nothing else, they have audacity. They have watched several Kevin Samuels videos. They believe they are a high-value man, working a minimum wage job with a credit score of 415. Delusional just doesn't seem like a good enough word to describe it, Bob. These and other reports are all adding up to the discovery that the dating pool contains large amounts of urine. and even traces of feces. And with reports like these, it looks like we're going to be single from now into the foreseeable future. I am Lady Joshua, and this has been your evening news. Back to you.
It's a damn shame. That hurt a little bit. It wasn't even about me, and it hurt a little bit, you know. UC is in the building. You got a poem, right? I do. Yeah, you might as well go on and tune that up. Go on and tune that up. We're going to get to it. You ain't even on the list, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Lady Joshua. Well, that's clear. Wow, it was an amazing poem, though. It was amazing. Y'all give it up one more time for Lady Joshua. All right, we got the latecomers coming in. We're going to let them come on in and get a seat so they won't disrupt the show any more than they already have. Y'all doing all right? So she said that men don't know how to talk to women. Is that true, ladies? Well, you snapping. She talking about yes. You've been locked up for 18 years. He don't know how to talk? You don't be talking that talk to her? He was like, man, I said, move on. Ladies, is that true? Men don't know how to talk to women? Okay, you snapping. What's the worst a man has ever said to you upon approach? You see, respect the mic. Respect the mic. Respect the mic. What's the worst a man has said to you upon approaching you? Huh? What'd you say? What'd you say? Hey, I got that gas. That is insane. Insane. What about you right next to her? The worst a man has ever said to you upon approach, trying to get your attention. You don't know? Okay, well, cool. All right, well, I guess it is that bad out there. That's crazy. Y'all ready for the next poet coming to the stage? We're going to bring a brother up. He asked me to bring him up early so his liquor wouldn't get a hold of him, and we don't want that. So y'all give it up for him as he makes his way to the stage. Ed McLoven! Give him some energy, give him some energy.
How y'all doing tonight? All right. Hold on. Give me a second. I ain't been on stage in like a year. So let me. That's at the top right here. Yeah. Help me. I ain't trying to break shit. I'm not paying for nothing. There we go. I'm not good with that. I don't know that. So look. So I'll be honest with y'all. I haven't did poetry in about a year, and last year was the first time I ever got on stage around this time, and I realized how much I love performing in front of people because y'all reactions, y'all authentic self, whether y'all like it or y'all don't, it like fires me up. Like I'm in sales, so that's what I do for a living, so I'm talking in front of people all the time. So I will say this. I am jealous of you poets that know y'all poems off the top of my head, off the top of y'all head. Because I literally only know one poem off the top of my head that I've written, and that's not the type of poetry night we on. But my name is Ed McLoven, so I was gonna do a heartbreak poem, but I changed my mind. And I think it's this button, right? This one. There we go. That's perfect. There we go. I'd rather do a love poem tonight, and the name of the love poem that I'm gonna do is called Lavender. And fuck it, I'm a lover boy. I love women so much, so yeah, I might as well just let y'all know how much I love y'all. So, Lavender. What is lavender? Lavender, a small aromatic evergreen shrub of the mint family, a narrow leaf and bluish purplish flowers. And what is it used for? Lavender is commonly used for anxiety, stress, insomnia. It is also used for depression, dementia, pain after surgery, and many more conditions. So please tell me why you are afraid of being my lavender. I wish you understand I wish you understood the importance of you in my life. Like lavender, you cause my anxiety to rush away, causing my fears to be crushed with rushing waters from a broken dam that was once your mind or mine. You wear lavender for me because your embrace after 12-hour days, failed appointments, stupid ass managers, and work politics. You lift my stress like hot air balloons with flames burning. Hot headache to the clouds, never to see the earth's surface again, not even by you. During the nights, tossing and turning, worrying, wondering, no sleep to come, no matter how many cloud like sheeps hop over fence, one by one, two by two, your touch becomes lavender scented melatonin and refusing to cause harm. Your body heat soothes me and sends me into dreamland, helping my body to recover after 16 hours prior. You had boxing matches with my depression, never coming out unscathed. Somehow you are the undefeated, undisputed lavender queen. You kicked my depression's ass. I love it. No, 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 no. I fucking love you. I want to thank you and appreciate every part of you. When I'm sick, you heal me. When I'm weak, you strengthen me. And when I'm down, you lift me. If I were to lose my memory and forget everything and how somehow not remember you, I still could never forget you, even if I tried to. You'd be tucked away in the deepest parts of my mind, buried under lost childhood memories of me at 16 years old as an insecure playboy. You would come to a place where they care for me. Make sure I don't roam away while the fragrance of your lavender scented perfume brings me back to memories of today. The day I wrote this poem and let you know that you are my lavender and I will never forget you. Poem.
Y'all give it up one more time for Ed McLoven. Talking about the lavender, Okay, all right. Let's get some more feminine energy flowing. Y'all ready for the next poet coming to the stage? Give it up more than that. Y'all ready for the next poet coming to the stage? Y'all give it up for Michelle. Clap it up for her, clap it up for her, clap it up for her.
Ooh, I haven't been on the mic in a long time. This is a poem 4 years old. And it's always wanted to be heard, but it's never been heard. It's a heartbreak poem. See here. If I were to tell the truth, I'd say, I've failed you. I've failed me too. If I were to say all the words to admit to all the hurt, what good would it do? Would it purify my soul and soften my angry spirit inside? Scare away all insecurities that were put inside me as a child? If I were to say all the words to admit to all the hurt, what good would that do? Would you forgive me again and welcome me back on top of our cycle's ride? For us to do it again, one more round, side by side? What good would it do? What good would it do for me to say, I am damaged? I am the one whose emotions cannot be managed. I am the one who ruptures, rages, and wails. I'm the one with legs and an animal's tail. What good would it do? What good would it do to go back into, with lost love to strive, to be the best for ourselves by each other's sides? We're dizzy, we're hurting, inside a foolish life's ride. What good would it do? I belong. 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 I belonging. I belonging. I am longing. I want to give myself back to all the elements you found me playing inside. I want to give myself back to all the goodness I was channeling with pride. All that was lost in bottle, paper, and dime, all the sensations fleeting within the cracks of misused time. I'm extending again outside of myself back into this life without the feeling of being pulled into the delusion of being your wife. I'm extending again outside of myself back into this life where I know myself, where I feel my strong legs empowered by earth, where every breath I take knows its real worth. If I were to tell the truth, I'd say, I've failed you. You failed me too. If I were to say all the words to admit to all the hurt, what good would it do?
Y'all give it up one more time for Michelle. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Thank you so much for sharing it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. We're going to keep the night going and keep the night flowing. Y'all ready for the next poet coming to the stage? Give me more energy than that. Y'all ready for the next poet coming to the stage? Y'all give it up for Malaya.
Okay, hello. This is my 4th time performing, so yes, okay. And this poem is about triggers. And if you have ever been triggered by someone, just know it is a blessing in disguise, and it comes from a place of love. Okay. I trigger the fuck out of people, but that is their problem, not mine. If I trigger something so deeply in you, I advise you take a deep dive inside to figure out what pulled the trigger and allowed these emotions to arise. It wasn't actually me, but you like to blame me for the trigger you feel inside. People reflect one another, and I reflected an image to you. Maybe you didn't like what you saw in the mirror, but the image had to come through. You had your finger on the trigger, but I'm the one who pulled it for you. So you lash out on me so desperately because you rather hurt me than hurt you. It used to really hurt me to notice how it would trigger people out. But now I embrace that part of me and leave it for them to figure out. It's actually a blessing to be the trigger people need to see, and wake them up from the illusions of who they pretend to be. If I trigger something in you, maybe you'll trigger something in me and wake me up from the illusions of who I pretend to be. And I would never lash out on you. I will be grateful you helped me see the trigger I needed to release my pain and heal a certain part of me. We trigger one another, but I do it out of love. It's not even a conscious decision I choose. It's blessed by the heavens above. God needed you to feel this so you can decide what you want to do next. Do you want to continue to live with your triggers and have another set your gun off next? Or do you want to heal? Release that pain from you Place your gun down on the ground so the trigger no longer triggers you. I'm all about healing. I know it's not a simple thing, but you have the ability to transmute that pain and take the triggers away. I trigger the fuck out of people, and I love that I triggered you because now you have the choice of healing and choosing what you want to do. You can blame me if you want or take accountability for you. You're in control of all your actions and all the things you choose to do. I trigger the fuck out of people, and maybe I'll trigger something in you. Just know it was not from a place of hurt, it was something that needed to come through. So thank me if you will, or hate me if you please. The triggers you feel inside of you are a reflection of you, not me. I triggered the fuck out of people. Did I trigger the fuck out of you?
Y'all give it up one more time for Malaya. It was like, I'm going to trigger, period. Whether you want to be triggered or not, you getting triggered tonight. I mean, shit, you getting triggered. I'm going to trigger the fuck out of you. And you be like, what do I do? I don't want to deal with this right now. I don't care. You're going to deal with it. Hold yourself accountable. I'm going to trigger you until you deal with it. Man, it does. It sounds like a scissor song. Yeah. Thank you for that. I feel triggered. So it worked. Because I'm triggered now. I'm like, man, what the fuck is she talking about, bro? It's like you got to do some self-reflection. Like, get your life together. Yeah. Thank you. Y'all ready for the... I just can't get over how triggered I am right now. All right, y'all ready for the next boy coming to the stage? Keep clapping. Give it up for Joe.
Hi guys. Can y'all hear me? Good. Okay, I've never been up here. It's my second time here. First, yeah, help me. Okay. I just want to say, I'm around, am I good now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm around a lot of talented people. I'm in awe right now. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are beautiful. So thank y'all so much. So a little different vibe. I love rain. Okay. So I feel creative when it's raining. I like to go to music festivals, and it was pouring down raining at the festival, Electric Forest, and everybody was just miserable. Music was canceled, and I was chilling in my tent, and I just felt inspired to write this, so I'm gonna share it with y'all. Okay. Tip tap teases tent, drip drop drenches door, cackling thunder, bright lightning, thunderstorms brewing. How exciting. Yet some people don't like the rain. My neighbors to complain. Fear-tinged snarls lace their face with such distaste, retreating from the drops with such haste, weary of the water molecules they fear lay waste. Wait, bruh, you're just moist. Will you melt? Will you wilt? Why do you quiver under grandmother's quilt? You won't die, you're just a little less dry. Pour a whiskey rye and have a slice of positive pie. Go with the flow, you'll see the grandeur, the subtle beauty, nature's candor. Much more than pouring from the sky, raindrops are tears flowing from our maker's eyes. It may drench your pants, but it nourishes plants, washes away the ants, draws you to a puddle to dance. It may hide the stars, but it cleans your car, strands you with the bar, begs you to play that old guitar. It may spoil plans, but it puts cookies in pans, makes you cuddle your man, and bond with your biggest fans. So let's flip the script, respect the drip, drop the pain, we tie to rain, rinse the disdain that stains our brain. Let's stop putting rain on trial, turn that frown to a smile, channel our inner pluviophile. Thank you.
Y'all give it up one more time for Joe. He said, bro, you're just moist. Like, what, man? I don't know. We went from being triggered to him be like, bro, chill, you just moist. Like I can't imagine sitting with my homeboy and I'm like, man, this is some bullshit, blah, blah, blah. He like, bro, chill, you just a little moist. Like we ain't homeboys no more, cause I don't know what you on. All right. Amazing poem, though. Amazing poem. I just never had another man tell me I was moist. Like, nigga, I'm gonna start saying and see how people react. When they getting like, oh, whatever, I'm gonna be like, bro, you just moist. Chill out. We're gonna see how that go. Now, I'm not putting nothing behind it. I'm just gonna say it. And I'm gonna let it just ride out. It's gonna be what it is. We're gonna see what happens. That's it. Say that shit and walk off the stage. All right, y'all ready for the next poem? We got one more before intermission. Y'all ready for the next poem coming to the stage? Y'all give it up for 9, the poet.
That was dry than a bitch. Went from moist to dry, just that motherfucking fast. That crazy, that triggered. I'm triggered. Get over it. I wanna suck on your juices like I'm milking your clit. You ain't expect that shit, did you? It's one of them poems. Yeah, we gonna do that tonight. Yeah, okay, here we go. I wanna suck on your juices like I'm milking your clit. Kissing your lips. The ones between your hips and thighs, I tell you no lies, my tongue got a taste for that wet thing and you dripping, little baby. I ain't tripping, but you slippery, baby. Wanna ease some tension, well sit on me, baby. Trying to get some good weed and even better dick, well then get on me, baby. Nasty as fuck, I love when you spit on it, baby. If good pussy equals murder, then bitch you killing it, baby. You like a shot of epinephrine, you got that adrenaline, baby. Play with that pussy like I'm bored, fingers just be twiddling, baby. Okay. All jokes aside. Slip that thong aside. Bite down on my lips while I shove this dick inside. You feel me? Just me and you, just us two. Everybody called in to work, so it's time to get busy. Eat that cat like food, bitch, it's time to get frisky. Throw it back like boomerang, I'm a dog in my mouth, I'ma catch it like frisbee. Kiss me like you love me, but fuck me like you miss me. Sweat dripping all over your body, look at you just a glistening. To make you come is the objective. If I don't fuck you to sleep, mission not complete. The action gonna be happening in your pussy area, but you gonna feel it in your knees. Fulfilling all your... Y'all silly. Y'all making me shy. I'm done. Bullshitting. Fulfilling all your needs, you giving me head while I'm smoking on the sweet, but I'm doing more coughing from how you choking on the... Sheesh, if the sex drive is a sports car, bitch, give me the keys. Left hand round neck, right round frontal. Make you come out your body, now I'm replacing these bundles. Finger that pussy like I'm on the ones and twos, call me DJ Fundle. Then orally snatch your soul from your pussy hole, literally suck the spirit up from you. Like I'm taking a motherfucking flight, please, ask me if I got it like that. Bitch, you motherfucking right. Lucky I'm not claustrophobic, it's so motherfucking tight. You got that sunshine, so please keep me next to the motherfucking light. Look, you lit. So do me like you do that pole. You got that Grip slick, licking your lip, swipe my tongue up your slit. You make me feel it in your toe tips. Love bug, you got that love drug, you got me tweaking. Wrote this hard ass poem cause you got me harder than semen. Now you showing me Victoria and all of her secrets. Well, pussy tastes that good, a blue pill I don't motherfucking need it. You got that honey pack. So let me pour that honey on your clitoris, and for round two, I'ma suck on that. Then straddle this good wood and bounce on that. Oh, you flexible? Well, sit on my lap. Let me suck on your toes while I fuck on your soul. Hit it from the back. Let my body be your backsplash from how your Uchi Wally is creaming in my lap. Full disclosure, I love the cream that secretes from your lap. The taste of your sweet sap is even sweeter when it drip down to your ass. Okay, I'm talking too much. What's understood ain't gotta be explained when you talking through touch. Your curves are like butter, and I'm like olive oil. Your vagina is full of flavor, but this dick is good for your goods.
Y'all give it up one more time for Nine the Poet. Malaya, I was watching you a little bit when he was doing the poem, and you looked a little triggered. You know what I mean? You was laughing, you was, going through the motions. Was you a little triggered?
No, it's turned on.
Come up here for a second. Yes, really. You triggered me, so now I'm about to mess with you. You know what I mean? So you said you was turned on, right?
Yeah.
What were you turned? Come on.
Okay.
Explain the turned onness to the people.
His words, the way he loves to please a woman, how he loves the juices that we excrete naturally. Yes, the delicious taste that we all make. Yes, it was great. Yes.
Don't sit down. Don't sit down. Y'all give it up for Malaya explaining the turned onness. Did you say delicious juices that you secrete? Excretion. Yeah, you said excretes. Y'all on one tonight. It's just the delicious juices that we excrete and... All right. We about to go in the intermission in just a minute. But real quick, though, again, make sure you go to rightaboutnowpoetry.com. Sign up for the membership. It's only $5 a month, and you get a... Yeah, we did it. We good. We're not going through that again. But it's only $5 a month. Make sure you sign up. You get a discount on tickets. You get early access. You get free access to certain workshops that we have. And also you get to see all of the events and some of the upcoming events that we have. We got right about now 11th anniversary show going on tomorrow at Avant Garden featuring Geronimo Speaks all the way out of Chicago. We got the Poetic Jam session and open mic going on here next Tuesday with with RC Love and the Get Down Band. So if you want to get down with a live band, come check us out next Tuesday. We got right about now at Avant Garden next Wednesday featuring Jada Lucci. And then we got Words with Women Poetry Showcase coming up at Bad Astronaut, and that's going to be hosted by Kanai. We got right about now live in Dallas on March 8th. So if you are in Dallas or if you know somebody in Dallas, let them know March 8th. Right about now we'll be in the building, and it will be featuring the amazing Masterpiece and Wayne Henry. That's going to be a dope show. I'm going to try to make it out. And then on March 11th, right here at Rutgers, we have a right about now poetry slam. It's going to be hosted by the amazing Zach Blunt. Give Zach another round of applause. So that's just some of the events that we got coming up. Go to Right About Now Poetry for a full list. We got a full month of March going on. It's going to be amazing, so make sure you come out to those shows. Cool? So we're going to take it into intermission on a high note before y'all go. I got one more artist coming up. My man's Ed McLoven. You over there, you still triggered. It's cool. I got one more artist coming up, and then we're gonna go to intermission. I saw this brother last night perform this joint. It was amazing to me. I loved it because it was basically saying, all that bullshit, stay where you at. And And I was like, bro, can you come perform that for us tomorrow? He was like, I don't know. Is it appropriate? I said, it's appropriate to me. Heartbreak, hate, all of that. So he gonna come perform that for y'all. This brother is amazing. He did it last night. The hook been in my head all day. So I want y'all to give him a lot of energy. Clap it up, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping. Y'all give it up for someone else. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping.
What's up? Yeah, I'm Bishop. If you like, you can call me someone else. And I'm not really good with the social stuff, so I'm just gonna get straight into my song. You don't gotta like me. You don't gotta follow me. You don't gotta care. But I gotta go. I done wasted too much time, I need no more delays. I got progress on my mind and I'ma grow more today. I can't pause, I can't rewind, I'll fast forward and play. You don't like that, then that's fine, you can go your own way. Or better yet, just stay where you at. Stay where you at. Nothing I say could sway you, then stay where you at. Stay where you at. Stay where you at. I will not try to change you, just stay where you at. When they put you on a pedestal, every fan will demand nothing but the best from you. If you can, you're the man. Everyone is next to you. If you can't, that's too bad. Off to something fresh and new. Pins and sabers, friends and traitors, haters will obsess with you. And it would be foolish to assume that they'll confess the truth. Moaning and complaining, yet they hanging on your testicles. They can't wait to hate on all them blessings that selected you. Funny how we're in the 2020s in respect of you. Things are looking clear as if I'm peering through some spectacles. Nowadays I steer away from peers and just select a few. Don't ask me to share, you wasn't there when I was destitute. I can see them lying through their teeth, but I expect them to. If you wait to speak, then you will never get a second to. I will not compete with those unseasoned, I could let it stew. But I don't see the reason to be beefing with these vegetables, man. I done wasted too much time, I need no more delays. I got progress on my mind and I'ma grow more today. I can't pause, I can't rewind, I'm fast forward and play. You don't like that, then that's fine, you can go your own way. Or better yet, just stay where you at. Stay where you at. Nothing I say could sway you, then stay where you at. Stay where you at. Stay where you at. I will not try to change you, just stay where you at. In a good space, ain't no room for that hate you attract. Light on my face, you make do with that shade on my back. In a good space, ain't no room for that hate you attract. Light on my face, you make do with that shade on my back. They pray you don't win, that's if to them it's an accomplishment. If you let them in, they'll put the end to all your confidence. No, I'm not perfect and I possess aggressive awkwardness. Still, it doesn't lessen the respect that yet I often get. Can't say I'm not blessed, I'm flesh, I'm fresh, I get things off my chest. And you may find my rhyme finesse do leave people quite impressed. I'm no norm, I can't conform to one way. Some say I'm not realistic, but y'all not stopping my progress. Guess I'm just that optimistic, but I done wasted too much time, I need no more delays. I got progress on my mind and I'ma grow more today. I can't pause, I can't rewind, I'm fast forward and play. You don't like that, then that's fine, you can go your own way. Or better yet, just stay where you at. Stay where you at. Nothing I say can sway you, then stay where you at. Stay where you at. Stay where you at. I will not try to change you, just stay where you at. Light on my face, you make do with that shade on my back. In a good space, ain't no room for that hate you attract. Light on my face, you make do with that shade on my back. Appreciate y'all.
Y'all give it up one more time for someone else. So when they try to spin the block on you, stay where you at. When they try to send you that late night text, you know what I mean? You toxic. You messed up the whole flow because I was gonna say something else. You done messed. And that's the feature, like toxic AF. But that's a dope song, and the hook been in them. It's like stay with. I was just gonna start saying that. Just stay where you at, man. I don't even like you. Stay where you at. It's all good. Anyway, we're gonna go to intermission. Before we do that, take out your phones. We got our selfie moment, and what we do is we take a selfie with the person next to you. Make sure you get their consent because they may not want to be in a picture with you. But take a selfie, post it, and when you post it, tag wanpoetry, W-A-N poetry. Tag us so we can see it. On the count of 3, take the selfie, and then we got a 7-minute intermission, and we're gonna be right back to it. 7 legit minutes, not 7 color people minutes. You know what I mean? 7 legit minutes. On 3, we taking the selfie. 1, 2, 3, selfie! And we got 7 minutes. Tag wanpoetry in your picture. We'll be back with you in 7 minutes. This is your 2-minute warning. This is your 2-minute warning. Make sure you get your drinks. Make sure you get your food. Remember, the bigger the tip, the bigger the sip. So make sure you take care of Jody at the bar. This is your 2-minute warning. All right, all right. We about to get back started. Make your way to your seat. Make your way to your seats. Make your way to your seats. Make your way to your seats. All right, all right, all right, all right. On three, everybody say shh. 1, 2, 3. All right, all right. Welcome back. I told y'all 7 minutes, and I actually gave y'all 7.5. So we about to get back into it. We about to get back into it. Yep. Zach Blunt, boy, you just give it up for Zach Blunt, the comedian tonight. Who said that? Zach is funny all the time? All lies. Grumpy all the time, more like it. But anyway, we're going to get back into some poetry. Y'all ready? Yeah. Y'all ready for the first poet coming to the stage? Give me more energy than that. Y'all ready for the first poet coming to the stage? Y'all give it up for Rob, the God. Clap it up for him, clap it up for him, clap it up for him.
Man, how y'all doing tonight, man? Blessings, blessings. I am Rob, the grand organized designer of my own destiny, and I'm here to remind y'all that y'all are too. But I want to introduce y'all to somebody. But first, let me ask y'all a question. Is this a safe place? Y'all sure? All right, cool, cool. Oh, and one more thing. Hey, I got a feature this Thursday. If you're looking for an open mic this Thursday, hey, come follow me at Rob, ROBBTHEGODD, and you can spit on the mic, man.
Wait, what if we don't have social media?
You don't got social media? Shit, just give me after, like, just talk to me afterwards. You feel me? You say, hey, follow my Instagram. You feel me? And the address and everything right there for you. You feel me? Just talk to me. Shit, chop it up. But let me introduce y'all to somebody real quick. I'm Larabi. I'm proud of who I am. I was a child before I was a man, and who said growing up was a part of the plan? I mean, damn. Suck my balls, alcohol. Fuck you. Because you been doing me so wrong for so long before I even took a sip of your shit. You was harming my life bit by bit. I remember when I was like 6, seeing this big, strong man lift my world in his hands. Could nothing slip past him when it came to the fam. He had the flex biceps. I tried to squeeze in my hand, but they were sturdy like bricks. That's probably why his ass can dance. But I ain't care because I was still a fan, like he was to the Texans. He took me to football practice and showed me how to be a man. And maybe one day I'll be able to flex on him on Sunday night, prime time ESPN, and show him how strong of a man I really can. But I slightly noticed how he would ask for this daddy milk that was in this can. Couldn't read what it said, so I believed what he said and did as he commanded. But you know I had to take a sip to experiment, because shit, if he drunk it, I can. But I instantly regretted it, because it kind of tasted like some old-ass rubber bands. But I was about 10 when I moved in with him, and my mother do the vowing. And my little brother, too, he was barely walking and crying and shit. Life seemed so vibrant. Clear skies, strong family ties, you know, the picture-perfect smiles from the outside. But the inside, this big, strong man sat with some low kind of sad eyes, but I ain't give a damn. I was distracted by Spider-Man on the game fighting the villains, could have beat him. Hey, Dad, could you try? He took a sip for confidence, grabbed the controller, whipped the Vulture, Venom, and the minion villains with yellow eyes. Something that took me 5 tries, he could do it with one eye. But I failed to realize that he was half asleep. To that can laid on its side, it tilted, ended up spilling on the floor. I looked like a book to read the label, and it said Bud Light. But I ain't give a damn, because Green Goblin must die. A couple months later, I hear yelling in a loud fight. Next thing you know, I'm hearing yelling in a loud fight. Next thing you know, I'm living with my mother on my blood side. I never knew why. I was about 1'5" when I visited my dad in Dallas. Shout out Dallas. Something he wasn't feeling. That gray and white gave him the blues, cowboy sickening. At least that's what I'm seeing. But perception, not reality. Yeah, fuck them Cowboys. But perception, not reality. Because this big, strong man I once seen started leaning on some rapper shit, spit nonsense as he was dreaming. I would hear it. He'd be like, what's all this screaming? I'm kids. I walked to my pop's door to take a peek and seen something a son would never seek. They coming, increased vocals and heavy breathing. Hey, fuck you! Fuck you! You can't get me. Please don't get me now. Now I'm confused. Like, what am I supposed to do with a threat I don't see? But he see through his watery eyes. But all I see is a beer bottle that's always on his side. I instantly went in fight or flight mode. And boy, did I fly. Kind of felt like a coward because I cried, not knowing what's wrong with the man I reside. My pops walked out his door and see me crying. Knowing I see a whole different man in my eyes, I asked why. Why can't you stop drinking to change our lives? He looked and sighed and said, I tried. I said, try harder. If not, you're going to die. And as I said that, he rested his eyes. Time flies. I was about 17 when my dad died. A month before my birthday, in fact, 2 months before me in college interact. I was a little sad, so I acted out a little. Not too bad. Stayed on campus just to get ass, fuck class, get cash to supply the gasoline and a half an ounce of grass to make everything green and a bottle of tequila. And a Four Loko too. From Monday to Sunday, it was the same routine. Blunt and flash, to my football dreams passed, to my finger, toes, and soul was numb, to make forced fake laughs, false confidence, then out of nowhere get mad, I lash. Why? I don't know. Let's ask. I stumbled to the room with the bath to look at my reflection. And damn, I see why they say I look just like my dad. The real question is, how long am I gonna let this generational curse last? Thank you.
Y'all give it up one more time for Rob the God. We're going to keep the poetry flowing so we can get to our feature. Say feature. We got Lady 380 in the building. Lady 380, wave at the people. She been toxic all night. So I can only imagine what she about to get up here to say. She about to get up here and go crazy. It's going to be amazing though. Y'all ready for some more poetry? Give it up, give it up, give it up as he makes his way to the stage. Kari Janae, you're on deck. Give it up for Ken Jones. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
What's going on, people? How y'all feeling? All right, before we get started, I want to tell everybody to take y'all phones out. Everybody take their phones out. Like I'm talking to the people that's in the crowd. Y'all, take your phones out, and I need y'all to follow me right now at Ken Jones Comedy. All right, at Ken Jones Comedy. At Ken like the bar without Jones, like Mrs. Jones. Comedy like a comedy show. All right. She said, why you don't never write a poem about me? Because usually only write about things that hurt me, and I can't even finish it till I'm over it. And I never wanted you to hurt me, or to be over this, or you over me, unless you was actually over top me and said I hurt you a little bit because you know your cervix is a little too low for me. The type of woman I want to understand and oversee. Understand I'm trying to be your man and have you put nobody but God over me. Take trips, vacations, and see you overseas a different bathing suit on your body every day. That's what I'm trying to see. Because you make me feel like the man and still humble me. Fight for my love and you don't never try to rumble me. A true queen. And I ain't talking about no bumblebees. I'm talking about saying you my wife is the biggest flex of me. Because you clean up the mess I leave and leave a mess on me. Make my heart skip a beat every time you message me. Blood flow. And you ain't saying nothing sexually. That's why you the only thing I want to eat every time you cook for me. Ironically, my favorite dessert is those booty cheeks. Shit's delicious. Delicious. I'm talking about pussy so good every time you finish, you gotta kiss her cheeks. She get mad, scream, kiss my ass. I say when and where, cause honestly, I wouldn't even look this good if you ain't pick out what I wear. No, honestly, I wouldn't even look this good if you ain't do my hair. No, honestly, I couldn't even be this man if you ain't fucking care. So tell the truth and treat I love like a double dare to show the world that black love exists without a fucking care every day. I be your leader if you following, and I still let you walk in front to show you off just like we modeling. Share our pain because we ain't got to keep it bottled in. And the best thing about hard days is that you swallow it. I appreciate y'all. If you didn't follow me at first because you was like, I don't know if he good yet. Can you follow me now? Because I'm good now, motherfuckers. Y'all petty as shit. And this motherfucker, Ken Jones Comedy, Ken Jones Comedy. I got merch back there. My merch say either eat her stress away, suck my stress away, smoke my stress away, or pray my stress away. And I believe we need to do all those things in the same day. After you eat her, she suck you, y'all smoke one, then y'all pray about it. Because y'all some nasty mother, shut your mouth.
Y'all give it up one more time for Ken Jones. Ken Jones Comedy. Give it up, give it up, give it up for him. We're going to keep this night flowing. Y'all ready for some more feminine energy? Okay, cool. Well, y'all are clapping, y'all are clapping, y'all are clapping, y'all are clapping. Yours truly, you are on deck. Y'all give it up for Kari Janae.
Hey y'all.
my god. Okay, I'm gonna do just some quick little love stuff for y'all real quick. A little one of the favorites, one of the faves. Okay. Anytime I'm asked what's your type, love, I want to say the kind of man to break my type, love, spin me a new tune. I've got a broken record of broken men, and I need a love that treats me how paper treats my pen, allowing me to take up space in the margins and bleed through every now and then, that constructive criticism type of love. You have my permission to pitch in your 2 cents, because I know your 2 cents in that moment can compound to 1,000,000 if I just listen and store it in the bank of my mind. See, you got a gold mine, love. That's why I dig you, because I think you're a gem with a whole lot of gems in mine. And the only time you'll find me digging for gold is when I'm gardening all the seeds that you sowed, because you got that garden type of love. Always watering those around you type of love. Never ask, what do I bring to the table except the one to your table for two type of love. That, how can I want something casual when I fancy you, love? The one card in my hand, because you be my Uno type of love. And with you, I feel like I'm winning. Like I got the best hand in the dealing. You open doors for me, love, and not just car doors, but you be my driving force. Don't mean to gas you, love. Never feeling lost in your absence, because you never leave me astray. You give me direction because you admire my drive. You got that text me when you get home type of love that I don't answer until you call worried, because I'm not safe and sound until I've heard the sound of your voice. But you inspire me to find this same safety in my own. You be the calm to my storm. You make me see color type of love. That cup half full, love, not half empty, because you taught me not to speak lack unto myself, and now I have full love. You got that all about love type love, because I be bell hooked on you. And it's got me wanting to put in my all about love, like learning how to clap for you without thinking of clapping every girl clapping too type of love, because I'm not the only one you deserve to hear praise from. And you deserve your flowers while you can still smell them. For now, I want to be your only rest and peace type of love, the type to release Cupid's arrow, because I want to see you soar, no matter how sore. It makes my heart to let you go, because you deserve the type of love that is liberating. The type of love that is elevating, a love so fly your American Express points can't buy your way on this flight. No Jordan, but I want to walk in your shoes type of love. Stiff-legged so I don't crease your J's. I want to be the retro one you stand in love for, so we not falling head over heels, love. I need a fitted love. Embroider my name to show me I stay on your head, love. And if I was a piece of your jewelry, I'd want to be a ring wrapped around your finger. But all them bitches, I mean, bracelets gotta go. I should be the only one holding your hand, love, because we be love bugs, joined by the hip. We got that type of love that make black love is a myth, bonnets and bed type of love. I just can't get enough, because you keep me on my toes and never step on them. That picture perfect love. Make them thinking we're posing when really we're just really good at taking off guards, and it catches them off guard, because we're not that camera shy type of love. We be cut, crop like that. The type of love to make Love Jones jealous when Netflix asks, are you still watching type of love, when we when we in the middle of making a sequel. I think I might call it Jones love type of love. I love watching you in your element. This that aim to my Katara type of love, because I'm looking for the avatar of all love languages, and you've mastered all of them. You be the blueprint and the formula. We got that chemistry type of love, because I be studying you. I couldn't show you with the measurement tape how much I long for you, but you measure up, love, and I want to be your top pick, love. And since we're still on the topic, love, I want to know, what's your type, love? Because anytime I'm asked what's your type, love, I just tell them about you.
Janae. Janae. You left your, this you? No, this Ken. This Ken. Yeah, totally different energy. Oh, that's Cam. Put that shit on the table. Y'all give it up one more time for Kari Janae. Kari, you got books with you? No? Okay, cool. I mean, that's your fault. But follow her. I don't know why y'all poets get up here and don't tell your shit. Love Me Easy is her IG. LOVEMEEASY. Love Me Easy. She got a book out. She's been selling out everywhere. She got a feature coming up on Friday. So follow her. Get more information on that. Y'all ready for the next poet? Y'all ready for the next poet? Cayman, you are on deck. Coming to the stage next, we got a couple of more, and then we're going to get to our feature. Coming to the stage next, we got yours truly. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. Give it up for him.
This is going to be real short, y'all. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Honey is sweet. And so are you. Thank you. That was good? That was good? That music, I'm done. Right. I'm going to do it again. Y'all good? Y'all going to do it with me? Yeah, y'all can do it with me. Roses are red. Reminding me of the lipstick that sticks to your lips. Imprisoning a whitewashed smile that only I have the key in combination to. Thus, when I see you, I'm motivated to throw the lock and key away red. The color of the cardiac muscle that rhythmically pulsates outside my chest every time your North Star eyes guide their way through my soul. I feel freedom whenever I look at you. And it hurts when you walk away, not only because I have to force a smile based on your memory, but due to the fact that you didn't take my heart with you, not allowing me to properly pronounce your name. Home. Violets are blue, but they're violet. Just as you can be likened to nothing other than what you are, a blessing. Some pronounce it gift. Others say treasure. I say that perfect mix of what God dreamed your parents created and what I've always wanted. You are beautiful, just as violets are blue. You see, violet. See, it's that perfect hue of blue that represents wisdom, devotion, and integrity, elegance, extravagance, and dignity. You take the fire in her eyes of ambition, you couple it with your smooth waters of admonitions, and you get a violet. See, if you listen, see, word on the street says Cupid used violets to get lovers to combine, to unite, because violets are shaped like hearts. But see, as time ran, man made the story change. Turned violets into something violent because the words sound the same, which is a sin and a shame because the gods never meant love to be a battlefield. Honey is sweet and so are you. Due to the radiant beauty of your mother, the willing to die protection of your father, the world has you. Honey. Or do you prefer sweetie because you are the epitome of both, so small, so warm, so smooth, so healing. A cure to all that's ailing my soul with the glow so appealing, possibly be my nighttime sniffling, sneezy, stuffy head, headache, fever, so I can rest easy medicine one day. But as for this day, the roses have never been more brighter. The violets have never been so blue. The honey is premium grade, all natural made. As on this day, you finally see the truth of why they say roses are red and violets are blue.
Y'all give it up one more time for yours truly. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. All right. We only got a couple more. Say a couple more. And then we're going to get into our feature. This brother right here is cuddled and snuggled up for real. I feel you, brother. Ain't no judgment this way. Y'all ready for the next poet coming to the stage? Give me more energy than that. Y'all ready for the next poet coming to the stage? UCJ, you are on deck. Y'all give it up for Cayman, the East Side storyteller. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
Hey, yeah, how y'all doing? Y'all all right? Amen. I'm Cayman, the Eastside Storyteller. Whole lot of Eastside shit. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at nbnh.poetry. That's N like never, B like being, N like no, H like hope, dot poetry. And yeah, already. If anybody had ever told me how close we would be after the day that my homeboy introduced you to me, I probably have to say I wouldn't believe it. The thought of being together every day for years, I couldn't even conceive it. But I was relieved at how you and I meshed together so well. I used to be real insecure and super anxious as hell. And I'm pretty sure you could tell, but I never had too much to say. And I appreciated that about you, Miss Marie Janae. I used to love the way that you would make me feel about myself. You helped me really take my time and navigate through how I felt. Helped me liven up the party when the night would grow old. And after intimate sessions, you left your scent on my clothes. So everybody know. Even when I tried to master smell, left my eyes ruby red and residue under my nails. Mama said you made my lips black, but I wasn't trying to listen. So I put on Vaseline and gave you cocoa butter kisses. Sweet as a swisher, so I gave you a lick, soft skin, paper thin, girl. You was raw than a bitch. You ain't never play no games, and that was always overstood. Good in any hood, city, street, or backwood. And I never could get enough of all your loving. Invited you to Thanksgiving. We took a walk with my cousins. And after that, it was a wrap. You kept me lifted and conflicted, because I ain't want to admit I was addicted to your essence and your presence and peace of mind that you brought. Inhibitions you helped me let go of, release through every cough. And while you softened up my heart, girl, you was working on my nerves, elevating me to a status of a man you ain't deserved. But your purpose was what you served, and best believe you did your thing. But over time, things changed, and my feelings just wasn't the same. Like a song that's overplayed or a welcome that's overstayed, an abusive relationship, and we better off parting ways. Something I never thought I'd say, a day I never thought I'd see. And I know this sounds super cliche, it's really not you, it's me. So believe me when I say, it's really hurt me to my core. But Miss Marie Janae, I just don't love you no more.
Y'all give it up one more time for Cayman, the Eastside Storyteller. I don't know who Marie Janae is, but oh, okay, I'm old, you know what I mean? So I'm like, who is Mary Janae? That's who it is. I knew that. It's marijuana. These niggas, they crazy. All right, so we got two more, and so we're gonna bring to the stage next. Remember the trigger warning piece? The trigger warning. You know what I mean? Trigger warning. And she not even here, Lady Joshua. I think she would appreciate this piece. But y'all give it up as he makes his way to the stage. Give him some energy. Give him some claps. Give him some snaps. Y'all give love, show love to UCJ. Sadidi Kitty, you are on deck.
So I might have had a change of heart. I might not want to be not shit. Oh, that motherfucker at the crib, you know what I'm saying? Sitting on a little nice thing. 380, should I be toxic? Should I do love? Toxic. Do the one with the word. Zach ain't heard a lot of shit I say. You feel me? But anyway, 380 is your night. Toxic or love? So toxic, fuck it. I guess I'm doing toxic shit. I want to be a good nigga, but I can't even turn the other leaf. You feel me? How the fuck they say? Okay, no, I don't want toxic. They screaming toxic. I'm doing toxic. Okay, do something. Who said that? All right, nigga. All right, cool. Fuck it. It's not to you, but it's not new. Okay, cool. Women love to get on this mic and scream out how niggas ain't shit. But ladies, listen, and please don't take offense. See, I'm not talking to you if that shoe don't fit before the clock strike 12. Let's all be accountable for a minute. Princess, riddle me this. Don't let this slip. Isn't it a coincidence that all the ain't shit niggas just so happen to be the same niggas that you pick? Seems like you got a horrible taste in men. Or is it bad intuition? Terrible judgment mixed with poor decisions, neglect the lesson so you in the same position, probably got an ulterior motive and a hidden agenda, got some unresolved trauma that needs some attention. Maybe men is the inspiration for your pen. Regardless, this niggas ain't shit slander shall come to an end. Because like how many failed relationships until discernment kick in? How many heartbreaks until you look in the mirror? Y'all so smart but keep getting tricked by men. Damsel in distress want princess treatment. You don't love yourself but you want to be worshipped. You can't be alone because you resent the person that's within. So you go out looking to get complimented. Just to tell every nigga that you're not interested because you sneaking with somebody you have no business with, steady trying to convince him of commitment while looking for the man of your dreams who is non-existent, not because he's fiction, because you won't be fully invested or have no way to benefit or compliment him. So now you done looking. Now you done fucking with men because we act like a bitch. So that's what you go and get: a human with tits, with a nigga's intent, exuding dominance like a man, and hopefully emotionally intelligent. But now you playing with the woman's feelings because now you're playing with the woman's feelings because you're indecisive, thinking the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. However, the resolution still isn't fixed. The resolution isn't trading a click for a dick. The grass is only greener when you decide to water it. And it's funny because women who deal with women understand when niggas say bitches ain't shit because y'all intent blows with the wind. Like, how you want to be a wife but you can't be submissive? Claim you want intimacy, but you settle for dick. You want a provider, but looking for a trick. You want a leader, but you don't listen. You want a protector, but you too disrespectful, but can agree with anything posted on the shade room. You're always right and still don't get that maybe it's you. You looking for a man, but my nigga, you act like a dude. Don't respect authority with an attitude. Cuss like a sailor and always rude. Liquor and drugs easily change your mood. Fuck with no attachment, leave the house damn nothing nude. Fuck with no attachment, leave the house damn nothing nude. Liquor and drugs easily change your mood. Do anything for a bag. Integrity and morals you will lose and got a roster like a football team. Thinking options prove that men want you as a partner. Flag on the play. Baby, don't get it misconstrued. They just waiting to fuck on you until the man that actually provides and come through get manipulated and used because you know good guys always lose. And y'all are overlook a short king because he lacked the height. But let us talk about that weight. Y'all ready to fight. And then y'all say we ain't real men because we ain't have fathers in our life. However, ain't a woman in your family ever been a wife. Thinking I gotta make 6 figures because you can't keep a job. This ain't a tradition. Y'all are overlooking short king because he lacked the height. But let us talk about that weight. Y'all ready to fight. And then say we ain't real men because we ain't have fathers in our life. However, ain't a woman in your family ever been a wife. This ain't a traditional times. I gotta make 6 figures because you can't keep a job. And I ain't telling you what you should do. I'm just telling you some shit that don't align with me. Because both men and women ain't shit in the play field. And that can't be you if you don't look within. I worked on myself so you can't come in here. I've been Prince Charming and inconsiderate. I've been faithful and inconsistent. I've been a player and a simp. Know what you want before you commit. Know what you have to offer before you get into a relationship. And finally, understand if you're a good woman before you say niggas ain't shit. Poem.
Brothers feel vindicated, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, like waiting to exhale, how she exhaled when she hugged dude. That's like our exhale moment. It's like, breathe. If y'all only heard how many niggas ain't shit poems that we hear on a weekly basis, it was time for that. It was time. It don't apply to everybody. But anyway, we got one more poet before we get to our feature. Say one more. So y'all are clapping, y'all are snapping, and y'all giving it up for Sadidi Kitty. Give it up for her, give it up for her.
Good evening. So, niggas ain't shit, okay? However, I agree with you, CJ. Like, you know, it was my fault for, you know, being there. Shout out to the Caliber women. Love you, queen. So, here we go. Have you ever heard the saying, watch your thoughts for they become your words? Watch your words for they become your actions. Watch your actions for they become your habits. Watch your habits for they become your character. And watch your character because it becomes your destiny. And so I thought, I needed him. He was captivating. His way with words wooed my worry away. It's as if he serenaded every segment of my stability. I was a ship, slowly sinking, slipping into a sea of love or lust. Now that I look back at it, it was definitely lust for him, love for me, and I was surely a ship lost at sea. I could no longer see the seashore. Was he sure he was no longer fucking with she? Because that's what he told me. And what a surprise to my ears. Better yet, a miracle. When she told me how they were still fucking, I stood silent, suppressing tears, because it was still full steam ahead on the ship, headed for an iceberg of secrets. So, baby girl, I'm sorry I let him come in between the friendship we were building, but see, I said I couldn't live without him. We sat and talked about my mental instability. I told him how this still exterior sheltered a soft soul searching for solace, and how my eyes screamed sadness, but it was shielded by the sunrise and the smile, laughter in my cheeks. See, my soul had shattered before and been put away for keeps, but all he did was throw that in my face anytime we disagreed. Said that if I called the cops, they wouldn't believe me because I was crazy. Crazy in love with him, maybe. A fool? Definitely. And why do fools fall in love? It's probably because they won't read or see the signs signaling to stop before their ship wrecks and sinks to the bottom of the salty ass sea, and that was me. Suspended in the solitude of sadness, seconds from slicing my fabric of life. See, I was ready to clock out. All because he wouldn't give me the time of day. Instead, he was good at giving me the silent treatment, which I endured like a silly little schoolgirl. See, I was his puppy. Whenever you saw him, you saw me, and I would do and give anything. Until one week he went out to sea and couldn't be reached. Now this silence was different to me. This silence brought peace. And for the first time in a long time, I could finally breathe and hear myself think. And I was screaming, run, run, as fast as you can, because this man is sending you into sinking sand. So I know by now you're probably thinking that this poem is about him. But it is about yours truly, and how I broke a bad habit that was going to kill me, and it all started with me thinking I needed him. Saying I couldn't live without him, making his happiness a priority for me. But with one thought, I was able to leave that life behind and set sail on smoother seas. And I wouldn't abandon not one scene. It's because of them that I now know I'm the only person I need. So yes, my ship may be scarred, but at least it's healed. And if you're listening, I want you to know that I forgive and thank you for all that you did. But please know, you no longer have the same access to me. So watch your thoughts, for they become your words, your actions, your habits, your character. And your character is your destiny.
Y'all give it up one more time for Sadidi Kitty. On top of poetry, she also makes clothing, right? She probably made that what she had on. She makes amazing clothing. So y'all link up with her if you want something custom made. But anyway, say feature. Feature. It's time for our feature, y'all. Y'all ready for the feature? Give it up for the feature. Give it up for the feature. Coming to the stage is an amazing, amazing poet, person, friend, teammate. We were on a slam In 2024, we went to Florida and competed against other teams across the nation. And we had an amazing, amazing time. And we all just grew closer, and she's amazing. I mean, it's just beyond words. I asked her 3 things that she would like for the people to know, and she said, I have an album on all streaming platforms titled Reloaded. So make sure you go to all the streaming platforms, Lady 380, Reloaded. She said, I am a playwright and produce a No Smoke production once a year. And I went to the No Smoke production.
Is a trigger warning, okay? So we're gonna get into a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of heartache, maybe a sprinkle, a dash of love or some shit like that. Because they had said that I had to do that. But you know, we gonna get into it. Yeah, it's mandatory. Sometimes I'd rather fight than feel. That's why they call me 380, because I don't aim to please, I shoot to kill. This is a stick up. What's the procedure when you got a gun to your head, make the crowd stand still? Your attention I came to steal, and I swear my heart is made of steel, and it'll take one hell of a bazooka with a banana clip to even begin to peel back these layers. Then here you come. While I was busy dodging bullets, you pulled out your jackhammer. What started off as a chisel turned into a demolition. So before my knees get so weak that I begin to fall for you, you better make sure your back is strong, cause see, I'll go to war for you. I see you in my future, so that makes me Cleo. I wasn't a killer till you pushed me, forced me to believe in my own dreams. So now it's ride or die, not even I am bulletproof. I'm just in a bind, Nate. So if you ever catch me in a rage, just know I'm never mad at you. Just upset with myself that I couldn't protect my heart from you. I'm exposed. Mask off. You set the timer on this bomb. Now let's set this bitch off. I am Lady 380, and whatever I speak is my truth. So if you find yourself offended or unable to relate, then these bullets weren't meant for you. I am a spoken assassin, so this is your final warning. I aim for straight headshots, and ain't nobody in here bulletproof. Y'all can clap or whatever, but I got daddy issues. See, television taught me how a man should love a woman. So when it came to that lap, it didn't matter if it was my cousin, stepbrother, stepdad, or stepmom. When someone loves you, this is how they touch you, privately. Or publicly, where you can be seen, but no one's really looking or paying attention to the little girl that lacked attention, yet was getting it from all the wrong places. It's as if there's some type of unwritten rule that there must be unspoken truths that lead to unhealed wounds, scars that continually bleed out into the next relation or relationship, the next situation turned situationship, like how married men always think I'm beautiful. And they tell me I deserve more, and they can give me something, but I can't have it all. And ain't that no different than my daddy's time? I deserve more, and he could give me something, but I couldn't have it all. Or like when single men tell me that they'll be right back. They be like, yo, 380, I got some other shit to do, but as soon as I'm done with them, I'm coming right back to you. And ain't that no different than my daddy's lines? He had some other shit to do, and as soon as he was done with them, he was coming back to me too. When I needed child support, he was always behind on paying me any mind. So it's no wonder when I needed child support, he was always behind on paying me any mind. I'm gonna take my time to say what's on my mind. No, you
It happens.
Nice of me. Oh my God.
Check it out, check it out, check it out.
I got it.
Y'all give it up for Lady 380. This is the part where we interrupt the show anyway and let you know how you can support the artist. You can support her with cash. I'm going to pass this around, so make sure you put something in it. We appreciate the type of money that jingles, but we'd rather have the type that folds, if you know what I mean. I'm going to put something in there for myself, and I'm going to pass this around. But if you want to support her digitally, since it's 2025, $ Lady 380 Poet. $ LADY 380 POET. Y'all got that? Yeah. So make sure you show your love. Make sure you show your support. I'm going to pass around the tip jar. Make sure you put something in it. And please give her another round of applause as she makes her way to the stage. Lady 380.
And I'm still that little girl after the gymnastics meet or a dance recital or after spilling my heart out with this poetry. I be looking for a familiar face, hoping someone came just to see me. And I did exactly what you said, Daddy. When you told me to save you a seat, but somehow that same seat always seemed to be empty. So it's no wonder why I now let shit slide, even though I know it's important to me. It's why I say I'm fine, knowing damn well I'm lying, because that's what love is, right? I'm a grown-ass woman, careful about who I let hit this, but still couldn't tell you if someone was taking or getting it, and I should know the difference, right? I mean, I should know if I enjoy it or if it's disgusting to me, right? But I'm black, and that's taboo, and we don't discuss shit like this, right? Well, it's time we break the cycle, because if not, the cycle will leave you broken. Your kids are never too young or old for your time and attention, let alone to go through an experience alone. Even if you think they're too young to understand, that's where they need you to guide them with more than just a hand or a belt. We got to praise them more than we punish. Teach them to be resilient and to never give up, but most importantly, do as I say and not as I do is no longer acceptable. Unless you want more girls like me with daddy issues to break your heart when you realize it's not me, Daddy. It's you. Let it be.
Let's go.
I'm mad at a mother because I knew that line and then I was like scared to say it because I'm like, oh no, I'm missing something. Oh no, but it was there. It was there. So yeah, we gonna go on a like I said, on a roller coaster ride. So I had to give y'all a little background about, you know what I'm saying, some upbringing and things like that. I think as children, you really fought your parents for every little thing that didn't go right in your life, right? So I had always told myself like, when I have kids, my son gonna have well, I ain't know it's gonna be a son, but my child gonna have everything they need. You know, I ain't gonna put them through what I've been through. I'm gonna make sure, you know, everything is gonna be kosher. I got this. I know how this is supposed to go. And then he turned into a teenager. Then I realized sometimes love look like putting your motherfucking hands on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or whipping your ass. And it made me feel like, what kind of mother doesn't have her child with her? A seed that grew from inside her womb, she nurtured the supernatural, must be unnatural to sever ties like umbilical cords. She be tied to her tubes, all while lifting veils and revealing a new version of you. And sometimes that womb be attuned to fallen angels that never see the light of day. But she still birthed tattoos on her heart, with tears running down her face. She celebrates as she commemorates. And they say, life and death is in the power of the tongue. Well, her story has shown us that life and death been literally through her mother. Now, ain't that God-like? So how in God's name could there be no connection after all the connecting she's done? Postpartum begins soon after the delivery, typically lasts 6 to 8 weeks. It usually ends when the mother has nearly made it back to her pre-pregnant state. But it's 16 years later and I still ain't lost that baby weight. So tell me, what term is more fitting? The crop top that crops out crying hearts, leaving mid-drift between distressed jeans. She was never meant to wear the pants. They never seem to rise high enough. Only expose the tiger stripes that remind her, no matter how tough she is, she's still a pussy fucking rookie. The scar just above the entrance to her gate only traced the trails of a forced exit? Did she even give birth if it was a C-section? The communication be different. He can compute how masculinity doesn't suit you. He know his mama look like she be standing on business, but he know them shoes don't fit. Devices he detect. Blame the Wi-Fi on a disconnect. Need to control, alt, delete, on repeat, in need of a task manager to end the program that's not responding. There's trouble in these waters. Do I roll versus wade before I allow him to drown me in misery? He gonna learn how to swim today. Throw him off in the deep end. Let's see what that let's see what that fight or flight be like. Let's see what it's like without a lifeguard in sight. Since you feel so entitled, let the world show you exactly what you entitled to. Because although she gave you life, she know life ain't even happened to you yet. She be trying to do what's best, even if it's still deemed wrong. And it won't make sense to him until he's grown. But I swear, just because a mother doesn't have her child with her doesn't mean she isn't there. Lady 380. So, a lot of times I be feeling like kids don't be really knowing like the role that they play. Like when you a single parent and you trying to date and stuff, whatever, like I could easily make somebody like fall in love with me, but then it's like a package deal, and then they be like, hold on, you got to see the Chucky, bitch, fuck you. Okay. And so, you know, they be like, hold on. He was supposed to come, but he ain't here, so I'm gonna talk my shit real heavy. Real heavy. But maybe I'm lying. You know what? I can't blame that on him because I remember I used to like get on pay-per-view and like download the little X-rated videos and then blame it on my stepdaddy. So yeah, kids be knowing what they be doing. Like kids be knowing what they be doing. And then you gonna have it on pay-per-view and then the other channel would be like Nickelodeon or some shit. So when somebody walk in, you just hit the last. Yeah, okay. Y'all can act like y'all don't know if y'all want to. Y'all can act like y'all don't know if y'all want to. But I was trying to make some shit up. I loved you, but I didn't know how to be with you. I mean, what would my friends and family think? How do you raise your son in a home full of love? Between us, this was all so new to me. I never thought it'd be true to me, and I would have been front if I had even tried to act like I was ready. And there ain't no fake up in me. So now it is what it is. Well, it was what it was because I just needed a little bit more time to find myself because I had lost myself in you. And I kept trying to tell you I wasn't ready to find out what that do, but you forced me to choose. It was all or nothing. There was no in between. There was no more tightroping on that thin line between lovers and frenemies. I feel like you gave up on me too soon. Now that I'm out here looking like a choice you ain't even choosing. You're breaking a heart you ain't even know you were bruising. And I got caught up in a game I ain't even know I was losing. Now that not even fear of rejection or unacceptance can keep you from me, you don't even want me. At least that's what my heart perceives, but your mind still haunts me. It be dangling just within my reach, and every time I try and grasp it, it taunts me. Yo, you gotta be quicker than that, B. And you know I don't like to move too fast, but time seems so late because another already has your back, and I'm supposed to sit back and watch you move forward and cheer for you from the sideline. Because I swear to God, I want to see you win, but just not from the sideline. Put me back in the game, coach. Let me use all those skills you taught me. Let me strut in those heels you bought me. Go and brag to your friends about me. Put your money away and bag me. Cop me. Hashtag no carbon copy. You keep looking for her, baby. I am she. And she ain't me. So now there ain't no in between. Either you gonna love or leave me, but I can't continue to dance with half-steppers that got 2 left feet. And although it's gonna hurt the fuck out of me, we can't even be friends. See, I want more than you can give. And that's a life with me. So I can't sit back and watch you make memories without me. I won't even force you to choose right now. I'll just choose me. Lady 380. Yeah. And I know that, like the end of that poem had sounded like a bitch was standing on business, but still fuck with her. Yeah, still fuck with her. So really all it did was like change my mind on the way that I thought like love was supposed to operate, right? I was like, okay, so people gonna do what they do, right? And then you just gonna either accept it or not. So I'd rather you like me than to love me. I mean, actually be happy with me, and maybe one day that can translate into loyalty. And if I'm wrong, just tell me I'm right. Because right now, you got me second guessing myself, not believing what I see with my own two eyes. I can see shit clear as day, and you still out of my face. And some days, I just choose to believe you because I still believe in make-believe, and I know all fairy tales don't have happy endings, so lie to me. Respectfully. Don't have that bitch blowing up your phone in the middle of the night breaking my sleep. And although I'm popular on social media, let her know ain't no need to follow me. No paparazzi, please. Because if she pops up, even in a public setting, I'm liable to pop you both. And that's what I call general admission. And I won't feel guilty, so don't put me in that position. Speaking of positions, why you tell that bitch I don't like riding your dick? That I be getting tired too quick and I only got a few good bounces in me before I'm like, babe, I'm tired. Can you please get back on top of me? Like this age and this weight gain don't contribute to that. As if you don't be nothing fast every time I start throwing it back. Like them legs don't be wrapped around my neck like a noose every time I start French kissing that gooch. Don't play with me. I'm something like a maniac. And that's the shit they forgot to mention in my zodiac. But what's with all this astrology shit? It seems like everyone born around the same time was designed to do the same things. It seems it ain't just me. So then how come bitches love walking around like they shit don't stink and be having the nerve to say shit like, bitch, you better than me? Like, what's that supposed to mean? But back to you. You asked me what I was looking for and I told you security. And somehow you must have thought that that meant fighting me when all I really wanted you to do was fight for me, throw punches of passion, knock me into outer space, grab my hand as tightly as you grip my throat so I feel safe. I love quality time. That means you actually paying attention to me. I'm seeking validation from you and you giving it to girls on IG. Then you wonder why I be popping off at the mouth because these insecurities run so deeply. Every time you look at me, they spew out reflection. All I can see is a little girl with daddy issues, too afraid that you won't be a man of your word. Disappointment haunts me and that shit gets exhausting. Leave it to my therapist. She'll tell you that that must mean that I don't love me. But what if I love myself so much I just don't require you to pour into my cup? Maybe you're just catching the overflow from my love. As toxic as it may seem, that's how I learned to love unconditionally. That's why I'm always trying to heal you, although you be hurting me. Maybe it's the fixer in me, the people pleaser. I often fantasize about how you please her, knowing damn well my needs ain't been met. It's kind of like watching porn. At first it turns you on, and then the moment you bust, I be looking at you in disgust like, God damn, nigga, why you just can't lie good enough? But here I go complaining again. And you invalidating my feelings, and I swear I'm not crazy, but just in case I am, it's only because you make me. You need to get better at deceit, so I can at least feel like you love me too much to hurt me. Look at me. Giving you the gas to gaslight me. And gas be so expensive that we just keep nickel and diming but never fill up on enough to leave. And that, my love, is toxicity. 380. I got a few more poems. Okay, so I know what y'all thinking. Y'all like, God damn, this bitch ever been in love like for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? We said love and heartbreak. Bitch said heartbreak. Okay, heart is broke. But I tried that before, right? I had met this guy. We had a real healthy relationship, like real healthy. So healthy that he was the short guy, UCJ. He was the short guy. You know what I'm saying? He was the nice guy. He was the not so easy on the eyes guy. He treated me very nicely. He treated me very nicely. He would always, buy my drinks and take me out to the pool halls and do shit like that, right? But then one day he had went out of town and then he said that I was crazy, and I don't really know where he got that from because I had called him 40 times in less than a minute, and I was just trying to explain to him that it's very much possible because it's 60 seconds and y'all get okay, whatever. So
you just was calling and hanging up type shit.
The phone was going to voicemail.
Okay, you right, my bad. Let me shut up.
Mm-hmm. I might have kept calling after that. For entertainment purposes. Allegedly. Allegedly. So yeah, he tried to say that I was crazy or whatnot, and then that I was some kind of jealous bitch, and I was just like, nigga, trust me, whoever you can pull, I can pull her too, okay? So yeah, that was the narrative, and I just tried to tell him it's nothing like that. It's just that I know a demon when I see it. Ever since I was 10, I can recall rumbling with this beast. May have been my entire looking for him, my best friend, the one that I believed in when no one else trusted him because he was too consumed by gin. I often wondered if that was the woman that he cheated on my mother with. That bumpy-faced bitch must have broken up our happy home. He wasn't the same when she was with him. She had poisoned him. See, Jen didn't quite take away my father's voice, but she definitely impaired his speech. I could only make out every other word as the curses slurred between his teeth, and they say girls always find men like their fathers. Now I'm blowing up my man's phone, begging him to come home, but he's too bothered by me, too busy for my worry, unable to speak or think clearly, and he swears he's not cheating, but I know a demon when I see it. A haunting echo, spirits pouring out Chappaw's whores, swirling around his crown, but ain't shit about this royal. You barefoot, having sex on the beach of Long Island that separate me from my king. I see you drowning in pools of darkness, unable to find your way out. And it seems like the more I reach for you, the more you start to drown. I'm afraid you'll go into cardiac arrest if you don't give that yak a rest. I know a demon when I see it. Thought I had escaped this path when my dad went cold turkey. But that demon must have shape-shifted into Thunderbird. So I guess I'm barking up the wrong tree when I ask you to lay off the Mad Dog 2020. It's guarding you like territory. Got you in a chokehold like a noose. Sky be great goose, and no matter how many tears I cry, they could never be enough to replenish you. But I see the way you move around that bitch Margarita. Hell yeah, I'm salty. Maybe I should hit up her brother Don Julio and let him slide down my throat and fuck me up. Or maybe I should hit up my sugar daddy, Uncle Nearest, and let him make us mark, the old-fashioned way. And it wouldn't be shit you would be able to Hennessy or Hennessy. I should make you watch. As I invite others into our bedroom, pull up to the casa with Migos, let them sneak up on me right in front of you. You ain't the only one with a roster. Brandy, Jim Beam, Jack Daniel, and Johnny Walker been waiting for me to pull them off the shelf. And they known for snatching souls, so if you want to go low, we can take it to hell. Because after all, what the fuck is a demon to the devil herself? And I know we all have our vices, whether it's wake and bake or tequila when the sun rises, and I'm not here to pass judgment. I just want my best friend to make better decisions, I just want my bud wiser. But you tell me it's your life, and I should let you live it. But I've seen this demon bring death and unsurmountable, unhappy endings, so forgive me if I love you too much. But my fears I can't hide them. I know a demon when I see it, and I just pray that your spirit is strong enough to fight it. Lady 380. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I got like 2 more. Is that cool? No, I can just do one. It's fine. I don't know where I really can't even see.
It's your feature.
It's my feature. God damn it, y'all getting 2 more, okay? So we gonna continue this goddamn story. After I left that nigga alone, I went on a healing journey. And I had, I said to myself, bitch, you can't be going through all this shit like, you know what I'm saying? It can't be everybody else, it gotta be you. Something has said that. So I said, let's go taking a look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying, and reflect on things. And so I had said, bitch. She said, what's up, bitch? I said, is it you? She said, no. I said, I knew it. It's all them other motherfuckers. Okay, cool. So now, I feel like a doll, sitting patiently, packaged completely, yet still incomplete, waiting for the right person to want me, think I'm pretty, be able to afford me, not just sightsee, pick me up, put me down, place me back on the shelf. I want them to think I'm good enough to take home. And not just add to their collection, but I want to play make-believe. And actually believe you when you play with me. Warning, some parts may contain gluten. They may not be water-soluble. So no matter how many tears I cry, how many times I'm left drowning, or how many problems unsolvable, you can never see the pain in my face. I'm beat. Not porcelain, so I don't break easily. Sun-kissed with just a little extra melanin. And since black don't crack, you can never see how life be whipping my back. Let's make up for that. Let's make up after temper tantrums. Purchase extra layers of clothing to hide me from yesterday's and bring me into new tomorrows. I feel like a model of human character. Anatomically correct, yet the world says I look better with heels. Although I feel best in my sneakers. The pencil skirts draw in predators, but the joggers won't jog the minds of possible owners. It's time for a new fit. How come they never throw fits for me? Like, even when I'm dainty and melts in your arms the same as I do in your heart, they still consider me armed and dangerous. Even with my right to bear arms, I gotta keep that tummy tucked. It doesn't belong in my leggings. Walk in the breast with society as they simultaneously rip off my head with no regards, no holds barred. I feel like a doll. I can be your American girl. Give you Cabbage Patch Kids. Tell you whatever you like. I thought they said they like tiger stripes and cellulite, but I guess what they like ain't selling tonight. Lose weight. Keep that ass in them titties though. You know how I go. Waistline gotta be invisible. Wait. Now you're losing too much weight. And your hips and thick thighs save lives, so I lied. Yeah, show a bit of more thigh meat. They're craving something unique. Don't let them send you back to the factory. Reconstruct you like Barbie and blonde. Don't look too good on me. Got me feeling la la loopsy. Got me all wigged out. So if I'm still not good enough, baby, alive, then die me. Lady 380. This gonna be my last one, and then I'm gonna let y'all go home or whatnot. But y'all can buy some merch and stuff before y'all go home. Might have to do it downstairs. I love you, Jody. This last one, basically, I had to write a letter to myself, right? Just kind of apologize for all the things that I allowed, accept apologies that I may never receive. And I decided to say, you know what, you just gotta love yourself and accept whatever comes with that, right? Right. Dear Black girl, I pray by the time you read this letter, I pray that you are healed and that you accept my apologies for the things I have done to you. I was rude. I called you ugly. Repeatedly, I stripped away your confidence, made you feel like you were worthless. You know, insecurities and how we be reflecting them. Forgot to tell you that you are beautiful from your kinks and coils that shine like the sun, or your sun-kissed skin dripped in melanin like the sun's favorite child. It's no wonder why all the little boys love your chocolate. You'll soon learn the hard way that you melt in the wrong hands. That although you have so much love to give, you gotta be more careful about who you give it to. Everyone won't deserve you. Dear black girl, I know you're thinking them boys are hiding the love that you've been seeking, but the truth is that you won't dare recognize that love already resides within you. And it may take a pregnancy to reveal that to you. You know life and how we be giving it. You're gonna lose people you thought you'd never have to say goodbye to. Choose to believe in people you thought would never lie to you. And on top of that, your beautiful baby is looking at you, looking just like you. You know you're going to mimic every move. So you're gonna have to start to move just a little bit differently. Dot them I's and cross them T's. You'll soon learn that life will have a funny way of bringing you down to your knees, purposely. You know prayers and how we be lifting them. He'll take you from being broken, wondering what you did to deserve this, to being in a position of purpose, knowing what you did to deserve this. You know grace and how we be giving it. Everything that never made sense is now making you dollars. And word on the street is there's a black-owned business and you the founder. That rocky foundation now lifts you just a little bit more lifted up. Them tears you wiped away left you a little bit more polished every time you wipe them up, dear black girl. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. That I was too afraid to see the greatness in you, I tilted your crown. Instead of lifting you up, I held you down, so forgive me. For I am you and you are me sincerely. Black girl, Lady 380. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Juan, for having me. Thank you, LJ, for being the hostess with the mostest. Thank you, Amir. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, DJ Get It Ready, and all of the supporters and everything in the building. Thank y'all so much, and I hope y'all make it home safely.
Y'all give it up one more time for Lady 380. How much is your merch? Her merch is only $20. Make sure you stop. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure you stop at her merch table. Make sure you support the artist. Ken Jones has merch as well. Make sure you stop by the table. Make sure you go to rightaboutnow.com. Check us out. Become a member. Follow us on IG at wanpoetry. Check us out. And we thank you all for coming out to Love and Heartbreak. Shout out to wanpoetry. Shout out to Amir Safi. Shout out to Rudyards. Shout out to Jody at the bar. Shout out to DJ Get It Ready. Shout out to Zach Blunt on the camera. We thank y'all for coming out. You have a blessed and amazing evening, and be safe. Oh yeah, shout out to Lauren at the door. Shout out. Y'all be safe. Have a good night.